Hi Taurus, rising suns and moons, welcome to your July prediction video. And I apologize, I forgot my microphone, so you might hear some wind or some cars. Apologies for that. I will try to lower the bass volume so that the wind is not overwhelming your speakers at home. Just kidding. Okay. I wanted to say that we are starting the month with Jupiter in Leo and Mercury retrograde in Cancer, and because it just started, particularly Jupiter in Leo, you might want to check the June video that I made, because I go into some detail about those two transits, because they should be very important currently at this moment when you're watching this video, because I will not talk about it right now because we have new transits and new things happening in the sky in July. Okay, so I rhymed it. In the sky in July I picked 4 events, and we have the first one on the 14th of July, so that's not very soon, and it's new moon in Cancer happening near Mercury retrograde on the 21st degree of Cancer, and it's happening in your 3rd house. So I was thinking like, this is a new moon energy that brings this new dynamic, this new change, maybe for about 2 weeks, and Mercury retrograde should give this fixing energies. Like, you have to revise, review, redo, fix, and for you, it's Mercury's house, you could say. It's the 3rd house, so it's very it's double Mercury, I would say. So you might find some basic papers. It's not even about some particular life here. It's not necessarily about love. It can be anything, and it's related to some message, some paper, some information, maybe even a contract, although a contract is the 7th house, but this is a fixing of communication, something written, just words or whatever. I mean, wherever we see words, now we see words everywhere except here, but like in the past people would rarely write, but now we see words everywhere, like messages, calls. We very often we chat with people and we have some complicated energy with them, so it can even be that. I mean, I'm not saying that for 2 weeks starting 14th you will have complicated communication with someone, but it can happen. You will tell someone, oh, I want to fix the way we interact, I don't like when you use this language. There are some words that sound not pleasant to me. Things like that can happen. I mean, it can be that. It can be, and this is Cancer. So because it's Cancer, I would say this relates to emotions, and usually it is not the work contracts that I don't know, make us feel emotional, but the relationships. So even though Cancer is not about relationships, but because it's about emotions, and this word thing is either related to family, maybe some sort of house document, house-related property document needs fixing, or it's the words that are said by someone and maybe you don't like it because it makes you emotional. And from the 14th, I would say for about 2 weeks, there's going to be this fixing energy, or not necessarily 2 weeks, but especially around the 14th, where you will feel like words need to be fixed wherever they are, in a contract or in your phone, whether you hear them or you write them, or someone hears or writes. Okay, enough with this one, because I took half of the time Okay, Mercury direct in Cancer on the 24th of July, and it's happening on the 16th degree in the 3rd house again. So this is amazing because you probably can expect the majority of word related issues resolved. So like communication changes. Communication doesn't make you emotional, and maybe itself, you know, the way you interact with someone, not necessarily your partner, it can be anyone, even your colleague, even a friend actually, because in traditional astrology 3rd house was also considered as the friend's house, which is a bit odd, but I guess it makes sense, because it's about communication. So what do you do with friends? You talk. Anyways, so you can expect fixing of the majority of issues related to words, as I said, and I will probably leave it at that, because this is going to be the most noticeable for everyone, I would say, and for some it will be related to school and maybe exams, and maybe you needed to take another exam to pass some subject, and finally after, was it 24th? I think it was 24th, you can expect this situation to calm down, and you can expect good feelings about your school situation. Okay, and car. Yes, so you are that sign that is fixing your car, and finally your car is fixed. How could I even forget? That's so typical. 3rd house, Mercury retrograde, and yeah, that's certainly a car. And because Cancer is this is very interesting, because in Vedic astrology a car is represented by the 4th house, and 4th house has something to do with Cancer, and I would say car is like that shield in which you travel. Even though that's for sure the 3rd house, but it can relate to your car, so your car is fixed. Okay, we have the next one, which is Saturn retrograde on the 26th of July on the 14th degree of Aries, and it's happening in your 12th house, and I think you will not feel anything unless it touches some of your important planets. You can expect some sort of ending to really slow down, and you're like, I need to change something. I need to either move forward or maybe go back to whatever I was doing, because this is so heavy, and like it's getting just draining, and it's draining, and because it's the 12th house, I think it's definitely the ending. And this is so typical. People who have Saturn as a transit, not natal, in the 12th house, it's such a, like, you just almost want to jump out of your skin or yourself, because the change is not coming. So unfortunately for you, you might, if it doesn't touch your planets, and most probably it won't, I think the likelihood is low, if it doesn't touch your planets, you will not feel anything other than like, I'm waiting till things will change because I feel like I need a change, but it's not noticeable, I would say. But if it touches your planets, you will feel like, damn, this matter is lasting like for so long, I need a change. Yeah, just a little bit of impatience. Yeah, I guess that would be the most noticeable effect of this transit. Of course, there are others, but like you if you're not working in a laboratory, maybe this will not be important to you. So those are, things that might not be important to you. Okay, and the last one, I would say this one is the light one, and this is full moon in Aquarius on the 29th of July, and it's happening on the 6th degree in the 10th house. Okay, so this is fulfillment of some not so long lasting goal, or I don't know, intention, like you wanted something to happen, so it's happening, but it's not something major, like, oh, I don't know, like a huge promotion. Of course it can happen, but there should be some other supporting things to support this, to manifest. Full moon in Aquarius, I would say this is some development regarding people at your work, and the people that recognize you, recognize your efforts, maybe some sort of achievement, maybe a team achievement, maybe you work among people and you're like all achieve some goal, and maybe you are somehow in the center of attention, so that can happen. Other than that, sometimes it can mean minor promotions, or maybe a start of some kind of job, but it's not a long-lasting job, that you will do for years. It can be some, temporary jobs. So yeah, or something coming to light in a public sense, maybe something you didn't want that comes to light. Like maybe you didn't want it to come to light, but it comes to public light. Sorry, I'm speaking nonsense. So yeah, that's what I would say for this month for you. So yeah, thank you for watching. This will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please hit the like, and please write a comment if you want to say something. I would very much appreciate it. Again, thank you for watching, and see you next time in August.